My wife likes to make fun of me and says it's like a hot tub, like Barbie hot tub time when I have all the different toys.
Boil and pop,
especially when I was
man.
doing like customs. Yeah, boil and pop. That's exactly what it was. Last month, NECA put up for order on their website, the NECA store website, their 2012 Nickelodeon Ninja Turtles. They had the 4 turtles and they had Shredder. And they sold out very quickly on the NECA store. Up until that point, we only knew that Shredder had been solicited on the Target website. So we weren't even sure where these were going to be sold, if they were all going to come out at once. We didn't really know.
I had enough time to open one figure, and out of respect for my son, I opened Leonardo. So
Leonardo, the leader in blue. There's Raph.
Oh, you've got yours. You had a video. You took yours out of the package. You put it back into.
Well, I just put it back
showcase.
in to show the packaging. A couple things about the packaging. It is very nice in person. The side of the box creates a, what's the word? Collage? Montage?
Let's call it a collage, a montage.
There's a word, because all of the Star Wars Black Series, they all go together to form something. So there's like a word for it. But the spine of the box, but if you put them together, it's going to make a little scene. But you need the foot soldiers. We don't have those yet.
Yes. If not, they're just.
So here's Raph.
Here's Raph.
I did do a little video of me heating up the figure because first of all, it's a NECA
figure. Yes.
Right off the bat, you're going to get some stuck joints. And these have some very thin joints. Because of the design of the figure. So I wanted to be extra careful to not break him, especially Raphael, because he seems to be the more difficult to find at this point in time. Sure. Now, here's another part of the story. I posted that video, and people... First of all, that was like news to people that you have to heat up your figure and like why that helps. So like we help some people. That's great. But then there became this whole conversation about using hot water versus a hair dryer. And they were like, oh, the hair dryer is so much faster. And I'm like, there's no way a hair dryer is faster because you got to move it to all the different points. You got to do one part and then move it to the other part. You throw it in a little thing of water. You walk away 2 minutes, you come back, you got a loosey-goosey figure. He's good to go. Then you can put it under some cold water to heat it back up, like sturdy it back up. It's fine.
Right.
No problems. So where do you fall? Do you like to use the hot water or do you use the hairdryer?
I use the hot water method.
Yeah.
100%.
I swear by the hot water method.
Yeah.
My wife likes to make fun of me and says it's like a hot tub, like Barbie hot tub time when I have all the different toys.
Boil and pop,
especially when I was
man.
doing like customs. Yeah, boil and pop. That's exactly what it was.
You don't know. Okay. I mean, for crying out loud, you tried it. Hey, say I want to take the portrait, swap the portrait out. Am I standing there with the hairdryer trying to like successfully pop it out while I'm burning my fingers? Give me a break.
I don't understand the hairdryer. I need to see an example because it seems like it would take forever because you got to go part by part and then you don't really know if it's working until you bend the joint.
They probably dim the lights and light the candles, and it's like a sensual thing, like almost like they're using a massage gun on the.
Oh, that's nice.
On the toy, and they're just like.
Maybe they're doing their own hair at the same time. So I was able to get all of his joints really nice, except for his shoulder blade. Is it a right one or left one? I think it's left one. It's still stuck. Yeah. I think it's like a paint stuck kind of deal. So I'm not really. I'm fine with it because he. It would be nice if he could get his other arm down all the way, but it's not a big deal. This figure
right now, the Leonardo's like that. Oh, there we go. I got it. All right,
you got it. Did you heat yours up?
Right before, because I was like, I need to show something off, and I don't normally open a lot of NECA because I'm worried about it. So I have a backlog of unopened NECA.
Yeah. Well, I almost wasn't going to open them because I do think they look great in their package.
They do.
You got to open the flap to see them, but I just think they're a nice piece that way. But everybody was getting them, and everyone was posting photos, so I felt like we had to do our own unique take on it. Pixel Dan had his up.
Had photos. He ordered from Walmart. I saw that.
How did he not? I mean, he had his on like a Lazy Susan, and I thought they were all in the microwave because they were all going in a circle.
He's got the microwave method going on.
That's one way to do it. Just nuke the actual figure for a little while.
Right.
So these are fantastic. I just want to confirm. I guess we'll talk about it a little bit more. They are so unique. Each sculpt is different because each character design is different. I did want to mention that we sort of said like the boxes are weird because the artwork does not match the CGI of the cartoon, but the boxes were designed by the guy who designed the original designs. Like he designed the turtles for the show. His name is on the packaging, so I can say it. Illustrations by Ciro Nieli, if that's how you pronounce that.
Ciro Nieli.
So that's really cool that NECA was able to get him to come and do original art for the packaging. That's great. And it looks really nice. So, we've done a 180 on those. So this is a great figure. As you know, something I love in toys is when you get some unique engineering. And when you have a Ninja Turtle with these weird proportions, you really need to be very creative in how you do the articulation. So I think they did a very good job. They did. You can see the like top of his body moves a little bit independently of his shell front. Is there a word for that? The front of the shell.
He's got like a nice ratchet.
Goes back and forth. He can do a little.
Goes back and forth.
Dance there. They all have really big feet, so they're not going to have any trouble standing.
No.
Ball joint hips, but the front, there is a word for this like front part of a turtle, but I can't think of it now. But it's soft plastic, so they can press against it a little bit if you want to get a little more articulation. Look how thin he is. Like they really match the artwork very well. Isn't that wild?
It is.
The shell is very nice, very detailed. The belt has a very nice texture. Can you see that on that? All the little, like it's made out of leather, all the little just like leatherness of it. I don't even know what word you would use for that. It's not smooth, like his legs are smooth, but that's the animation style.
Right.
So he comes with two heads. They all come with two heads. He's got his fist there. Here's the tray that has all the weapons. So he was in there with those, like you have to snip him out. It's like we used to use those rubber bands, but now it's these. We haven't landed on a name for them yet, but everybody knows what they are. You know, these little ties that are in here.
Yeah, it's like a little tie down.
Yeah, it's like a little plastic tie, and you can't really, you could maybe like pull it and stretch it so far that it.
Oh yeah, but that ends up like hurting your fingers. That'll hurt your fingers.
Hurt your fingers.
And
so you really have to snip them. So all of the trays have a cover, and then it has those little whatevers on there holding it in there. So you have to kind of like peek it up if you want to get all the things out, or you can snip them, I guess. So I just wanted to show one of the size here. The size, very cartoon accurate, very thin, but
very thin.
Exactly what it looks like on the show. They did a very good job. Fits in his hand, very nice. I think you can even do it like between the fingers, that kind of look.
Yeah.
But even more impressive to me is he has these little holes on the back of his shell, and you could put, I can't do it in reverse, but you could put a sai. You gotta be a little bit careful because the sai is so long.
Yeah.
You don't want to break it, but if you carefully, you can put it all the way down there.
Wow.
And I love it. It's great.
It's great.
It's great. It is. It's great. So these are really good figures. Now, how much did these cost? Like 38?
About 38, yeah.
So that's getting up there. That's getting close to Super 7 money. Because what is Super 7? It was 55. Did it go up to 60 with tariffs?
I'd say it's probably at 60 at this point, yeah.
I wanted to compare the 2000X, or what do we say, 2003? Super 7 Raphael.
2000X, yeah.
So, very similar in price. Not as many accessories. Still comes with two heads, comes with his size. I don't know if that was, maybe that's it. So not a lot of accessories, definitely fewer accessories. a totally different design. This was 2D animation, so he's much smoother. He doesn't have the texture that you see on the belt on the NECA figure. But it's just it's cool to see these two figures living in the same world. This is like, what was that like Turtle where all the different versions of Turtles showed up together? I guess it was this version of the Turtles that it was from, wasn't it? Or no, it was from this version? I don't remember which one it was. I feel like it was the CGI
I think eventually
one.
They did one, and then the 2000X.
But these guys didn't show up in it, right? Is that what it was? Oh, they each did. Which guys?
They each did.
So they did one with the Nick Turtles, but the 2000X Turtles did not show up in that version.
Correct.
It was like the original Turtles and then black and white Turtles. Lots of turtles.
Yes.
So these two have never
as well as the original, the 80s Turtles, the original ones.
The 80s Turtles always show up. They're always there.
Yeah.
Because the voice of Donatello in this set was the voice of Raphael in the original one. Rob Paulson and Pinky and the Brain. Very prolific actor. Yeah. So, all good Turtles, all fun stuff. We are living in the golden age of Turtles. Is there anything left for Turtles that we don't have? Somebody was saying the movie from whenever that came out, the animated movie.
Oh, yeah. The TMNT
like Chris
movie.
Evans. Mm-hmm. That was good. Those toys were actually very on model that Playmates did.
They were.
I'm sure
in terms of modern updates
more articulation.
And another company, I think that's about it.
Yeah. Unless you want to do like Last Mutation or Next Mutation. last Mutation. But these are very good. I look forward to opening the other 3 Turtles and then Shredder. I don't know if there's much more we can say.
No, I'll look forward to finding Raphael eventually.
This is where I wish we had a live chat where people could be like, hey, show this. Hey, I want to see that. Show me the alternate head. I'm like, all right, I'll show you the alternate head. Why not? It just takes me a second to pull it out of the plastic tray. You can't even see me doing it. There it is. Heads pop off very easy. Hands pop off very easy. So here's the alternate head. So this is the no pupils version that you get that all of the Turtles come with. Leonardo is the only. So this is another funny thing. So we were talking about a lot how Leo does not have a pupil version because his pupil version has his eyes closed. Well, all of the Turtles are packaged with their pupil head on, except Leo. Leo is not packaged with his closed eye head. He has the berserker head, his white eyes. Ooh, there's my fingernails. So it's just sort of funny. There is some inconsistency there that I wish NECA had thought about, but they didn't. They didn't care. They didn't give an F. But NECA, you know what? You know what would be really funny? Let's do a reality show behind the scenes at NECA where they're like dealing with all the people online. Like, oh, they're mad at us again. What did we do this week?
It's like The Office.
Like The Office. Oh, it's just like The Office. Yeah. Instead of a paper, you know what? That's a good idea. Instead of it's a paper company, it's a toy company, and they have to deal with all the online trolls and everything. Let's do that show. Who wants to make that show? Who's the guy from who owns the toy company now? Nacelle. Let's get Brian. Yeah. Is that his name? Brian from Nacelle.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Brian.
They're all Brian. That's how I do it. Let's do it, Brian. Let's get that show going.
Forget about the toys that made us. How about the toys that make us upset?
Yes. Oh, I turned so red. I was like, is that just my monitor?
Sorry,
No, that's me failing to breathe because that was very funny. The toys that made us upset. The toys that make us upset. Holy shit, Bill. You've earned your keep.
I've earned my green drink for the night.
You got your the meme, that one guy that keeps posting that picture of you with your green drink. I love it. I love it.